off, but take a minute here.
Yeah.
Take the mic, take the floor. Talk to me about the Roughneck Regiment. Okay, well, 'cause this could
Let's
be
talk
2020.
about it.
This is the
Yeah, let's talk
story of
about it. Yeah.
2024. You remember, we
Yeah.
Val
Yeah.
Olson and Greg Meakin, we break big stuff. This is going to be the big. This is going to be the. I think the story of 2024. You go ahead. You got the mic, Captain.
Well, let me tell you. So the term roughneck actually, it's really associated with gas and oil workers, but it's also associated with anybody that works hard for a living. So you roughneck truck drivers, you roughneck service members out there, you roughneck coal miners, you roughneck hard workers that go out and labor every day. You put on boots, you work, you get up, you earn a living. You are part of that crowd. Roughneck should not be a term that's used derogatory. Roughneck means that we're tough and we're rugged and we are ready to take on any task and we're not afraid to get our hands dirty. So, Matt Cody and the Oil and Gas Workers Association, we sat down, we had a discussion about this. We actually worked with a fellow veteran, a retired Navy captain who was one rank away from making admiral. Very good friend of mine says, you guys really need to make a roughneck regiment. You really do. And it just stuck. And we just started writing this thing out. The first thing we did is we sat down and we wrote out our oath. And our oath is to the Constitution of the United States of America, to defend against all enemies, foreign and domestic. It is the same similar oath that you take when you go into the military. There is no expiration on that oath. And it's an oath that every American should be able to take. The other thing that we looked at is what is going to be our goal. Our goal is going to be advancing, messages related to freedom, liberty, independence, working, energy production in America and making America great again. The twisted left has distorted MAGA and made it sound like it's some kind of a bad thing. Make America great again is not a bad thing to say, and you should openly say that. We were just reached out to. There is a small group in Chicago, and they are the Black Republican Caucus in Chicago. And they just sent me a message and said, God, please reach out to us, help us. And God knows that they need help in Chicago. So you know what? We're reaching out to our brothers and our sisters all across this country, and we're making those handshaking commitments one to another, and they're going to join the Roughneck Regiment. And we're going to have a Roughneck Regiment that's going to cover from one end of this country to the other. And a regiment is between 3,000 and 5,000 people. And I promise you, by the end of 2024, we will have 10 regiments at least that are going to be active, people that are going to be engaging, going to be door knocking, they're going to be voting, they're going to be educating, but more importantly, they're going to be demonstrating what a citizen, a law-abiding, God-fearing citizen should be and will be. And that's what the Roughneck Regiment is going to be. So, some people may want to, be scared about it. I can hear it now. Matt Cody was on a radio show in West Virginia this morning, and man, we all know Matt. Matt is 100% All-American, and the first thing that happens, Matt comes out, he drills on, the importance of domestic energy production in America, the importance of taking care of workers. The radio host was just absolutely, is a great friend of mine, Tom Roten. Big shout out to Tom Roten. I share Tom Roten's link. He's got a radio show. Folks, I want you to listen. I will share it on my X site. Val, I'll make sure that all of you have it so you can share it with all your people. Listen to Tom Roten, subscribe and like, because the man is a patriot, All-American as well. But as he was talking, Matt went into the whole thing about, yes, we're oil and gas workers. We're an oil and gas workers association, but it's not just about oil and gas. Okay. It's about our U.S. Constitution. It's about our freedoms. And he laid it out. He says, look, when we go to endorse candidates, if you're pro-abortion, you're probably not one of our people. If you are for gun control, you're probably not one of our people. If you think that it's okay to mutilate the body of a child, then you're definitely not one of our people. But if you don't respect the United States Constitution and the rights, the Bill of Rights is our contract, people, with the US government, and they are trying their best to rip that away from you. And we've got to stop allowing that to happen. We don't have to march and burn down stuff or destroy things. We still have an opportunity to vote these clowns out, but we got to vote them out at every level. You got to vote them out of city halls. You got to vote them out of counties. You got to vote them out of states. You got to vote them out of national office. You start doing that and you start sending a message. Stop allowing these people to get in there and to be elected and die in office. If we start getting rid of some of these folks, I'm telling you, you vote them out, you're going to send a message. And we come together as Americans and as patriots, black, white, Latino, it doesn't matter. Let me tell you something. The flag is red, white, and blue, baby. And that United States Constitution guarantees us a voice, and it guarantees us the right to defend ourselves. And there's just a lot of things going on. The Roughneck Regiment is going to be all about the American way and all about the United States Constitution and all about the American people, and in particular, the workers that are out there working your butts off every day to make America great again. God bless you, man.